Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I have finished the Stamperia Sweet Winter collection journal and I am absolutely in love with it. Every time I finish a journal, I feel so satisfied and it just makes me smile so much. Now the color scheme in this collection was light blues and pinks, and it has some browns and things and snows and florals and things, and it's just a really beautiful collection that had to be made into a journal. And I also had this beautiful color trim in my collection, so it just matched it perfectly for my closure. Now the side of my spine has a white lace on top, and also I've got this trim on top of the lace. This trim here, I made it myself, you guys. How I did that was I had been gifted this beautiful yarn. It had a mixture of different textures, and it was just a yarn. I had a little small yarn ball, and I decided that I would like to turn that into a trim. So I grabbed the top and I started to put it on the top of this trim. This did a straight stitch, but I moved the yarn in a zigzag way as I was stitching it, and it became this beautiful special trim, which was absolutely perfect to use for my journal. So I will open this up to share with you what is inside. You guys have seen part of the process of me putting together the pages, and I absolutely love how everything has turned out together. So let's start. The cover was just a large 12 by 12 paper that I used, but because I wanted to fit most of the images that was on that 12 by 12, I cut it down. So I fussy cut this Sweet Village. This is all in one piece. I fussy cut that because it was at the top part of the 12 by 12. So I fussy cut that, and then I lowered it down to closer to the house here. And I really did not have to embellish it any further because the images and the colors, it just speaks all. When you open it up, it's this beautiful color combination you see, all from the Stamperia collection. And then this is a cluster I made that says happiness. I also have been using this one here throughout. This is a Nuvo, I think it's a Nuvo Aqua Shimmer Pen. And I absolutely love this, you guys. I basically used this throughout all of the pages wherever there were little flowers or big flowers. See how the shimmer is there? It's so, so pretty. So this opens up. And I also made some tiny envelopes. And I also fussy cut a lot of the different flowers in the collection to use as my ephemera. This just had to be the star of the page. This is a beautiful die cut that was gifted to me, and the colors just match the collection so nicely. The only paper I did use that was not part of the pattern paper of the collection was this lot here. Now this paper here is actually from the Maggie Holmes collection, but the color combination was just so nicely matching, I had to use it. It says the magical winter, let it snow. Here I have ripped several different pattern paper from different sheets, and then I just collaged it together because I wanted a certain look, certain color look, and I achieved it by putting it all together like this. And I also added this washi girl. Here is a tuck spot here and there. And this was a large oval piece that I chopped in half, put one on the left, one on the right. Here is more tuck spot. And I love the cluster I did. I fussy cut a lot of these images. Here's another tuck spot. And down here as well. I did a lot of fussy cutting from the paper collection, you guys. And I also did lots and lots of paper tearing, and I did stitching to make it interesting pattern. This one opens up like this, and this one lifts up like this, so you can put some images underneath on either side. This one opens up. This is a glycine bag that I had, and I chopped it in half to create this envelope pocket. And then it just tucks behind here. This is another paper piecing I did by tearing and stitching. This is a die cut. Here's another tuck spot down here, happiness. This is paper layering I did using different sizes of paper. And I just stitched it all together and it goes in there. This is a window die cut that was gifted to me and I got to use it. So pretty. And there was a large 12 by 12 postcard page. I fussy cut this image, added the shimmer. Here's another beautiful cluster. Now, whenever there is a cluster, I try to make it more interesting by, only gluing the bottom part so I can have tuck spots. And then this is the other side. Lots of fussy cutting I did. Tuck spot there as well. Some washi stickers. And this is a really interesting thing I did for this journal. So I had lots of little strips of paper and I just folded in half. So I only glued the bottom parts of each side. So then you get this gap here where you can insert safety pins. So this is a very simple journal dangle. It's a journal tassel dangle. It's just some seam binding and yarn put through the end and tie together. And it just goes in there nicely and it looks so nice. This is a little tiny envelope. You can put something tiny in there if you like. It says Home Sweet Home. This is a fussy cutting I did. I also utilized everything off the front cover of the collection pack. It's such a good quality paper. Lots of paper tearing and the collaging done. Lovely colors. I die cut a circle, cut it in half to make this tab. I used some mini doily as well. Tuck spot there. Paper piecing I did, or collaging. This was a doily piece that I cut in half. Added one to this page and one to this side. Here is a tuck spot. I love the addition of the pink intricate die cut here to match that pinky color in the sky. This one says wonderful time, tuck spot here. So I only glued the bottom part of the fussy cut building so I could create tuck spot here. Here is the glycine bags that are turned into pockets. More paper stitching I did. Some washi stickers added. More shimmer. Oh, I love this glitter shimmer so much. I made this envelope and I stitched around. This is a tag piece I added to the front. So you can put things there. I only glued 3 sides, so you can put something here as well. And here is a clear pocket where you can put things. Let me show you. This one opens up, winter time. And this one lifts up. You can write things in there as well. This one you can tuck things in there. And this one is a large flower piece that I fussy cut. So you can write your memo at the back and then just stick it there. Or you can take this out and glue it wherever you like. And then you can put it even in here as well. And then there's a beautiful rose image. Lots of tuck spot, heaps of writing space. I absolutely love how this has turned out. I truly enjoyed collaging pieces together to create the look I want. Tuck spot there, and tuck spot there as well. Washi sticker that says love. More gold shimmer added to the center part of the flower. This one is a large circle that can be used either side, and it tucks in there. I used a mini envelope die, and I made this lovely floral envelope using the pattern paper from the collection, and I turned that into like a tuck spot. Guys, can you see? Really love that idea. Here's another tuck spot down here. This envelope comes out so you can glue this wherever. Goes in there, tuck spot in there. And this lifts up. I love this word, the font style of the Sweet Village. Loved how I added some washi as well. And there's some writing space there. I love that rose border strip. And here I fussy cut the chair out of another page. And this is a tag piece that goes in there. Here's another piece of border strip that I used as a tab. This one says magic. More envelope cluster. And then this one comes out. It's a paper layering I did and stitched together. This is a tab. I fussy cut all those flowers and glued it together on a circle. And it shows happiness. This is a really beautiful collection. My friend Aisha in Cyprus has gifted this collection to me last Christmas, and I have so thoroughly enjoyed making this journal. And this journal will be cherished with our family memories. I have gone through my scrapbooking books that I've had in the wardrobe where there was just so many, and then I realized the covers were all getting old and they were sort of falling apart. So I am making lots of different journals to redo my memory keeping, and this is going to be used as one of them. I absolutely loved how I was able to keep all of the trims that was in my Happy Mail last year, and I used it to make the safety dangle, and it's just so pretty. Thank you so much everybody for being here, and I look forward to reading all your wonderful kind comments. Have a wonderful day. Bye.